Well, hello, this is Shirley from Shirley's Art Ventures, and I'm going to show you around my yard today. It's the 26th of May. I did a video getting the mail a few weeks ago. I just put that up today, so you'll get to see that, and you'll get to see what's grown since then. So I'm going to turn this around, and we will take a walk, see the yard, and also to get the mail. Okay. Here we go. This is my driveway. This is right out in front of my house. We have some flowers blooming. We have some things that, of course, need to get cut down. There's a tree growing. So I guess I need to come out with the clippers and cut the tree off and get my little things standing upright. We had an inch of rain yesterday, so the grass started growing again. Spencer just cut the grass a couple days before that. We finally had rain. It's not too cool out here. It's like in the 70s. It's a little on the humid side. You can see the dandelions are growing quite nicely. There's my little flower area up there. Has a whole bunch of lilies. They kind of take care of themselves because I guess I'm a little too lazy to take care of the flowers. I used to do that. I used to go and plant the flowers and dig them up, move them around, weed them, and now I just kind of let them grow and see what happens. So we're walking down the road, and there's the house. There's a whole bunch of ferns growing. I think when I did the video before, none of that was growing. Got some vines I need to cut off the house. Yeah, those vines, they can kind of take over everything. And here's the grass. Before, when I walked down here, that was all brown, but now it's green and growing, and the weeds are growing. And it is a nice day. I just got back from vacation a couple days ago. I went to Florida to see my friend who turned 60 years old. We did some touristy things, and she had some other friends come in, and we did a dinner theater. We went out to eat. We went on the big Ferris wheel, went to Universal Studios, and it was like 92 degrees there. Poured down rain a couple of days. Not all day, just in segments. And when it does that, the snails came out. So I do have pictures of these snails. They're rather big. They're like 2 inches across. So they were kind of cute. And in Florida, there's always lizards. So there's a whole bunch of lizards. You come out and they go running and scurrying. Yeah, the grass is growing nicely. The corn. Oh, might not be corn. The field has been planted. Let's see what it is. Maybe it is corn. So all the crops are in. So they got in before it rained. Here's a nice little puddle. This is all, remember what I told you before, this is all underwater. Well, I guess it is corn. Yeah, the corn's okay, but when it gets really tall, you can't see anything beyond it. So I kind of like it when they put the soybeans in the field instead of the corn, because then you can see beyond it. And I'll come down here later and show you, how the corn is growing. And the dandelions definitely are doing their thing here. It's not sunny, so I guess they've already have blown away. So I'm sure Spencer is going to come home and try to mow the lawn if it's not too wet today. I would have walked down yesterday to get the mail, but it was raining. It was raining pretty good. We haven't really had rain lately, but yesterday we did. There's a bird up on the line up there. I don't know if you can see him. And here's the field that they burnt off earlier, but it's all grown up. And if you look closely, you can see the things sticking up. I'm not sure what they are that didn't burn. But you burn off your fields in order to get rid of some of the weeds and to start all over. So they burnt that off earlier. I don't know if they're working today in the gravel pit. After it rains, they haven't worked. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like they're working on the road today. We can't go that way anymore because the road is so torn up from the big trucks that go by. So we have to go up this way, up this road. We have to go the back way. And I don't think there's much in the mail. The mail list. Oh, geez. Look at that. It's totally soaked. So we have wet mail. Not too exciting mail. The last mail I got that little amigurumi book with a rat in it. So I made 2 of the rats from that book. And I shipped them off to Minnesota. Now the lady liked them, so she ordered 1 more rat. And she needs to send me pictures of the 3rd rat. Then I'll make that. You look over there, the trees have their leaves now. You know, at a couple of the art shows I was in, you could see the trees just kind of like blooming and coming out. So, also from that book, I made a horse. And at my last art show, I sold like 21 or 22 of my critters. That was pretty cool. I did get some, it's called ice cream yarn, and it's multiple colors. It's a baby yarn, and it changes colors. So this is kind of neat. So I made a number of items out of the ice cream yarn, and then went on vacation. I worked on a shawl. My mom gave me yarn for the shawl. I actually gave her the yarn first. It was donated to the nursing home. So I gave it to her, and then she gave it back to me because it was black, and she doesn't like working in black. And she thought I could use it for something. She told me to make something. So there was a yarn pattern. There was a shawl pattern on the yarn, and I used that pattern. So while I was on the airplane or riding around down in Florida, I was working on the shawl. It's still not done yet. You know, it was not as I wanted it to be, kind of frilly, and it's not as frilly as I'd wanted, but it is what it is. So when I go down to see my mom on Saturday, I will work on the shawl again. I was supposed to be at work yesterday and today, but there's COVID in the building at work, so they're on semi-lockdown. And since I was on vacation in a very kind of hot place with lots and lots of people, they want me to test negative before I go back to work. So yesterday morning, I went in to get my COVID test, and I'm awaiting the results. So they're testing again on Friday at work. So if I ever get to work, I might be testing again on Friday. I don't know what the plan is, you know, because I tested on Wednesday, and they tested on Monday, and they didn't get their results till Wednesday. And today it's Thursday, so I don't expect my results to like this afternoon, I would think. I don't know. You just never know. They go off to Madison. They used to go to Texas and California, but now they're going off to Madison. And apparently, Exact Sciences did lay off like 250 people, they told me. I guess they need to hire them back because the virus numbers are going up with the variant of the variant of the variant. People aren't getting as sick, but at the same time, you know, it does become kind of a pain because it limits what you can do. And I am fully vaccinated and boosted, but still, I can't go to work until I get the results. So anyway, this is Shirley from Shirley's Adventures on a day out for a walk. So we'll do this again, and you'll get to see the corn growing later on. So take care, and we'll talk to you later.